Okay, so it's the end of what has been an exhausting week, really, in so many ways. And I can't even tell you all the ways or all the reasons. All I'm going to say is this week's vlog is going to be fairly succinct, hopefully, unless I go off on a tangent, because there isn't a huge amount to tell you other than what I told you last week. Had conversations with the sellers. Everything is okay and everything is still going through. We are putting the deal together. I am paying them a deposit to secure the property, which is not normal in Scotland, but I am paying a deposit to secure the property to make sure that everything happens. Then if planning decides to take 3 to 4 months, at least they have some security. And I have a little bit. We're doing it properly through the solicitors with the contract and everything. So that's happening. I suppose that's a big thing. I think that's a small thing. It's a big step forward. I'm stepping out of the business for 2 weeks at this crucial time to go and do a really top secret, exciting project that I can't tell you a thing about. So probably won't be a vlog for 2 weeks unless I can sneak one in somewhere along the way. But, if there's nothing to report, I'm not just going to come on here for the sake of hearing my own voice. I'd rather come on and tell you something. So other things that are happening in connection to the building next door is that the catering company have almost finished drawing up the new kitchen plans, which is being passed on to the architect, which then is being passed on to the building regulations department at the council planning offices, because that's what they require. So that's kind of in the mixing pot. I've emailed everybody, solicitor, architect, accountant, everybody, and said, I'm out of the business for 2 weeks. Don't contact me. Can we get anything that needs doing done today or Monday? After that, I'm gone. You won't get hold of me. I won't be responding to emails promptly, may not be able to do that at all. And I certainly won't be able to sign contracts and things or do anything legal. So can we get everything done that needs to be done by Monday? And then I can go off and do this project without any interruptions. That's kind of my instructions to the people in the loop. Sellers know what's happening. They know that I'm out of the loop as well for a fortnight. So it's one of the key things in business, even when things go up and down and sideways, is communication. You need to communicate, overly communicate really effectively and really, really well with all parties, particularly when you've got third parties involved in anything that you're doing. So the project next door involves me. It involves the people that I will be employing. It involves solicitor, it involves architect, it involves the council planning department, the council building department. It involves my accountant, it involves my bank. It involves multiple different third parties. My job is to communicate effectively with all of them, manage people's expectations, and obviously there's the sellers as well who really want this to move through fairly quickly. So my job as the leader is to communicate effectively, make sure everybody knows what's happening. And then there's the other people, isn't there? The contractors that are going to do the work eventually. There's a cascade of communication going upwards, downwards, sideways, always round. And that is my responsibility. I hold the A for that. I am accountable for that. I firmly hold the A, and it is my accountability to make sure everybody knows what's happening and that I connect the dots with everybody so that they know I'm managing expectations, I'm managing deadlines, and I'm managing holdups. And the difficulties that the holdups then have a knock-on effect with. So that's what's happening with the bistro over this week. I'm going to have a break for 2 weeks. You won't see me for 2 weeks because I'm off doing something really, really exciting. And I'm going to keep teasing you about this. It is something major that's landed on my lap that's really exciting, but I can't share it. And it's probably going to be, at least 12 months before you find out the details of it. It's that big. So it's not to do with my business directly. Indirectly, yes, but it's not something that I've created. So that's going to be really exciting for my life and my business, and I can't wait to share that with you down the line. So and yes, I've also had a rotten cold this week. which is just typical, isn't it? And it's because there's so much happening in my life. It's your body going, whoa, stop. I've had enough. Stop for a couple of days and have a rest, will you, Mandy? Well, I'm not going to do that. I've actually got a retreat this weekend. So it's Friday at 5:45 nearly, and I am just about to go and put dinner in the oven for my retreat guests, do a group call with my coaching clients, and get myself ready to run a retreat before disappearing on Tuesday for this project. So have an awesome, I won't see you for a couple of weeks. It'll probably be the school Easter holidays when I return and do the next vlog. So I am claiming my hiatus from vlogging for a couple of weeks. And I will see you at the beginning of April, which is also a big month for my other business, my coaching business, as I've got a 5-day challenge and a couple of other really huge new things coming your way. So keep watching Mandy Nicholson, Creative Genius HQ, because there's loads happening over here.